Juggalos, Juggalettes, this is your big homie Big Ian from FagoLovers.net coming at you with a new funky fresh interview with your new Juggalo favorite, Lil Wyte. Lil Wyte, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Ian, how are you today?
I'm doing excellent, sir. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to do this interview with me.
Yes,
I know you're a
sir.
busy man, so we will get started right away. Um, First thing I want to ask you is, when were you first introduced into Juggalo culture as a rapper?
In the actual culture, I would have to actually say the actual gathering. I mean, I've been familiar with the whole the whole group for years. Back even I heard of the Juggalos way before 36 Mafia and ICP did the song. But the actual culture was the gathering.
Okay, so your first chance to actually get in contact with the fans and kind of learn about us, what was this year when you played the Gathering?
Yeah, like I've done a bunch of shows in the Midwest where there's a lot of juggalos that come out to my shows, and I know how they kick it. But that was the first time I actually got to see and really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like really feel it.
Okay, could you tell us the story kind of from beginning to end of how you came to play the Gathering of the Juggalos this year?
It's actually kind of one of those stories. My artist Jelly Roll, for what my artist on White Music, we were at a fucking cookout, and he was like, "Man, we need to figure out some way to get it on the Gathering." He said, those guys have some big ass concerts every year, and then every year they do the Gathering, and that's when he was telling me what the Gathering was, and a couple of guys pulled some strings, called one of the guys promoting the show, and talked to a few of the other people that was running it, so they'd love to have me, so we were in there.
Okay, cool. And now, what was your overall experience playing the Gathering? Positive, just any crazy stories you want to tell? Just like, what was your overall experience with it?
I fucking loved it, every second of it. I mean, I never knew it was that fucking big for one. I mean, I've been to some big events myself. I've played a couple big events in Memphis and Atlanta, but I just didn't realize that it was a goddamn 3 mile drive down a dirt road full of campers and tents, and it was just so intense just pulling in. Off the top, as soon as you pull in, it's like, this shit's fixing to be crazy. And I love crazy. But I mean, like, the Gathering was so off the chain. Like, we pulled up, there was no problems. It took care of us off top, had all our passes. We went straight on back. And, man, we really just sat out and chilled. We sat out and chilled by the vehicle and shit, drank beer, smoked weed, fucking kicked it with the people. Fucking, got a lot of love from the Juggalos. And I'll tell you, my favorite thing that I loved about the Gathering was the fucking drug bridge. The fucking drug
The
bridge.
infamous drug bridge.
The infamous drug bridge it was like nothing I've never seen before. There was a chick with a bullhorn yelling out all the shit she had in her backpack. And there was like hundreds of people, and it was just such a carefree environment. So much love and like just no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really understood the whole family thing, after I left the Gatherers. 'Cause it was like a big family reunion. It really was.
Awesome, man. Okay, well, with all that said, like, do you think we can expect to see you at any other Juggalo events? Like, do you think you'll play another Gathering? Do you think you might pop up
Oh,
on a
of course.
psychopathic tour?
Man, I'd love to, man. See, the thing is like, we've got a lot of the same fans. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've noticed that, like, almost every city I do a show at, there's a Juggalo in my crowd. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of the same fans, so I would love to do shows with, anywhere. Shit, we could travel the goddamn globe together. But, I mean, I definitely want to play the Gathering again next year. And I'd like to play the Gathering longer next year. Shit, that shit was off the chain because there was so many people that just was right there with you.
Okay, awesome, dude. Okay, so this next question I want to ask you, it's kind of from a unique perspective in that you came to the Gathering, first time this year, and you had such a good experience. Things just went really well for you. I was not one of the people who made it to your set, but I heard it went very well. And then on the flip side of that, we had Tila Tequila, also her first year at the Gathering, did not go over so well. So I just kind of want to get some of your thoughts or opinions on the whole Tila Tequila incident.
I mean, it really, to me, I don't understand why it was booked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand how she ended up there. Like, it was such a different crowd. Like, I don't know, it kind of was like a mistake waiting to happen. Like, not only that, you got to respect that many people. You know what I mean? Like, you can't walk into somebody's house and talk shit or, you know, or be disrespectful. You know, like, you come to someone's home, if they tell you to kick your shoes off, you kick your shoes off. They got freshly clean carpet. You know, I mean, I completely understand the fact of being like, you know, showing love at an event like that. You're invited there, so make them people invite you back. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are currently out on tour right now with your Party Animals tour, correct?
It actually got we kind of called it off, and me and Jelly Roll, we're really just doing a white music. We're just traveling right now. We're actually, where are we on our way to now? We're on our way to Detroit now, leaving Columbus, Ohio. We had some juggalos in the crowd last night, as a matter of fact, in Columbus, Ohio. Cool.
Okay, so you're still currently touring and doing shows, but you're not on what was originally being called the Party Animals tour anymore?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, where can your fans who, you know, either missed you at the gathering or just want to make it out to a Lil Wyte show, where can they find the information for the dates you're going to be playing, you know, in the coming weeks and months?
They can go to MySpace/Lil Wyte HTTP. They could follow me on Twitter at Lil_Wyte_. They can go to whitemusic.com and go to parteenetwork.com. That's PARTEE network.com. JellyRollMusic.com. We'll have all the dates, everything we do.
Okay, excellent. We'll make sure to have all those links thrown up when we post this interview at Fagel Lovers. Now, just to clarify, is this a situation where dates will be posted as the shows are booked, or there are already a host of dates already scheduled and on the roster? In other words, is this something where people need?
We got a good few dates up for the next month or so. Like the show that'll be the most recent. You know what I mean? But we're steadily booking stuff. So, I mean, considering we called the tour off, like it opened up a big slot, and it was actually a good thing because we've actually been booking some different venues that we wouldn't have never even booked if it wasn't for the actual tour, you know, ending. So I mean, now there's show dates up now on a lot of the websites, and there's also stuff being added constantly. So just tell them to keep up with it.
Yeah,
they follow me and Jelly Roll on Twitter, and we always update when our shows are and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to clarify. So your fans need to make sure to check back with you on these sites to just keep an eye out for dates as they're posted, because there's more still popping up every day, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, next question I want to ask you is about just, you know, directly related to your music. Your last album, Bad Influence, came out a little over a year ago. When can your fans expect to see a new Lil Wyte solo album coming out?
The new Lil Wyte solo album is going to be in the works within the next 2-3 weeks to a month. We're going to start recording on it. Me and Jelly Roll just did an album with another artist named BPZ out of Indianapolis. The album's called Snow, and it's all produced by 3 6 Mafia. It's really on some. Even Juicy J said it yesterday that the album's banging as hell, and it reminds him of an old 6 6 Mafia project. Just brought up on a new level, like on some new school shit.
Okay.
And it should actually be out. Where are we going, guys? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm walking here. But it should actually be out right before Christmas. That'll be the next album that actually drops with me on it. It's called Snow. It's all produced by 3 6 Mafia. We'll be dropping a single to it very soon. But the next Lil Wyte solo album can be probably looked for around the beginning of 11.
Okay, so to clarify, the new album called Snow, which was produced by 3 6, will be out before Christmas. We don't have an exact release date, but it will be out before Christmas.
Yes, sir.
And the next Lil Wyte solo album you're going to start recording in the very near future, and we can expect it in the early months of 2011?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any information you can spoil on your album for us, like title name, any special collaborations, anything like that?
Let's see. I know for a fact the album is going to be called Still Doubted.
Still Doubted?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's still a few doubters out there. I'm going to find them on this one. And I know for a fact I've been talking with Tech Nine. Tech Nine definitely wants to do something on the album. He's actually got a feature on the Snow project. He definitely wants to do something on the album. Not a for sure. It'd be a real outside the box, but I'm pretty close with Drake. He's from Memphis. I've kicked it with him a few times, and he's a big fan of mine. I'm a big fan of his. And this definitely would be some outside of the box shit for Lil Wyte, but definitely what I've always kind of needed. Like, I guess you would say, not really needed. I've never really needed much because my underground fan base is such a hardcore. I met a chick last night with Doubt Me Now tattooed on her arm in the same font that it was written on the album cover, and that was just amazing. But, like, I think if I did just do one big fucking song, just one hard-ass Memphis, and take Drake outside of his box, you know what I mean? Like, put him on some gutter shit. I'm not fixing to go all the way outside my box. I want to do a song with Drake, but I want it to be some Memphis shit. Bring him back to his roots. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can get him on this album. If I can, it's cool. But I know for sure I'm going to have Take Nine. I've been talking back and forth with Killer Mike. Killer Mike said he wanted to do something on the project. Most of the people I really want on the album are just your real hard rappers. Like, I'm not looking for... See, like, a lot of people would look at it like, oh, why want to do a song with Drake? What the fuck? That's a sellout. No, I love Drake. Drake is a fucking hard-ass rapper. You know what I mean? Like, I have respect for the guy as a lyricist. But, I mean, other than that, like, I mean, of course, 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat, Jelly Roll. My group, Thug Therapy, is going to be on it. So, I mean, gave you a few spoilers. It's going to be jamming. I know that much.
Okay, excellent. Do you have, and I know you just mentioned Snow and some of your other stuff, but like any upcoming releases or stuff you want to tell us about side projects you've got going on?
Definitely check out, go to jellyrollmusic.com and download for free his new mixtape. I just went fucking blank. I'm hungover from last night. Therapeutic Music Volume 2, I'm sorry. It's called Therapeutic Music Volume 2. He just released it. It's fucking ridiculous shit. Some of the realest rap that's been written in a while. And I have a couple of mixtapes out soon. You'll be able to find them on whitemusic.com and jellyrollmusic.com as well. And Part T, he'll be dropping an album, a mixtape soon too. So we got a few things in the works.
Okay, and just to point out, Juggalos, for those of you who missed it, that Jelly Roll mixtape that was just mentioned, I actually posted on Fagel Lovers a few days back. If y'all just want to, by the time this is posted, if y'all just backtrack to my last post, you should be able to scroll down and find it right there, just to make it easier on yourselves. With that in mind, Lil Wyte, it's been a pleasure. Do you have any closing words you'd like to say to all your fans?
I would like to say to all my fans, I love y'all to fucking death. I always have. I do this shit for y'all. I'd like to say to all the Juggalos that are new fans or old fans, I love y'all too. And hopefully we'll get to see each other together next year. Fucking whoop whoop, motherfucker.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it. Lil Wyte, Big Ian, FagoLovers.net. We're out.
Yes, sir.